Okay, what's the evening again?
It's
It's a
our
Wednesday night.
mastermind,
Time
and
to
we
learn,
wanted to
time
tell
to
you what we
train.
learned.
I
It was really good. It
Well,
was really good testimonies again of how people have slowly scaled up their businesses, just like building a house. You know, when you start with your foundation and then you lay, I mean, I've never built a house, so you go ahead.
yeah, that's true.
It's like building a house.
Sometimes I feel like I'm too old. No, I'm not too old to learn. Always think. You know, that's a mindset thing.
Yeah.
You can always learn, and you can learn from people who are, you know, from different ages. And like the people who are talking today, they're younger than we are, and they're teaching us, right? And they're talking about, like Leanne's saying, that you're building a house. They're building their business, and realistic expectations of yourself and your business.
Right.
And you know, just some really cool pointers. And you got to build a good foundation. You know, you got to work at it. I love the line that you know, if you're not advertising, it's like winking at a girl in the dark. You know what you're doing, but nobody else does.
But she doesn't know.
So, you know, so it's like, oh yeah. So you got to get out there. Got to do this kind
You
of
gotta
thing
put a
right now.
post out. That's called
Post-
winking to the girl. Is
Yeah,
putting the post out.
Putting the post
right?
out. Consistency.
Yeah.
And they were talking, like they actually were talking about their budgets.
Yeah.
And how, you know, like they got this many for this many for this, and then times
It's
a
like
struggle.
It's like a numbers game.
Yeah, and I'm not the best at numbers,
Yeah.
but we're learning, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And consistent, like I said, sticking with it. What else? But it was just really encouraging me, and really practical stuff.
Yeah, really practical, which is always every Wednesday. It's really practical.
Yeah.
And when you look at, there's a chat rolling, and oh my goodness, how many people come
There
on?
were 700 people
700 people
watching
on.
today.
So you've got this wide variety of people from all countries, all nations speaking English. It's in English. And we're learning from the panelists that are live teaching.
And every week it's different panelists.
But, you know, speaking of younger people teaching us, like those millennials that know how to do everything, and we're having to be teachable, right? But I wanted to also add, on Tuesday mornings, we do another smaller group with our colleagues that
With
are
our
our
coach.
age.
Yeah.
With our coach and our age. It is so good because there's people older than us, right?
Yeah.
And I'm amazed how they keep learning. It encourages me so much to hang out with them. I'm like, these are just a good bunch of people that have good hearts, and I'm learning so much, and I love learning with them and playing Kahoot and all the things that we play.
I think the thing more to me sometimes, like I love the Tuesdays too, but it's a, hey, we're all in this together kind of situation. Like nobody's saying, like literally, one person had a question, I went, oh boy, like that one. But the person who answered, Grace,
they knew,
like, because the person was honest, like, and it was a real, you know, like a really, like a
basic question.
But and it's been asked 100 times before, but the guy answered with grace and walked them through the process so that they would learn.
Right.
You know, it's such a supportive group.
So yeah, the point of us telling you this is to show you this big group that has a system that we get to use is a group of grace, integrity,
and support
and kindness, which
and
means
encouragement,
which means the world to us.
Yeah.
And
it's something we can recommend. I can totally say, hey, come do it. And if you got a question, I don't know the answer, but I can find somebody who can,
and they can help. So to leave you with this quote, or one more thing, and then I was just
pointing to your quote.
I wanted to say that we work our business by ourselves.
Yes.
But not alone. Actually, I'm saying the quote wrong. We work our business for ourselves, but not by ourselves.
There you go. It's
better. For ourselves, right? It's to build our legacy. It's to give our kids
an
inheritance. It's to give ourselves a retirement.
And you know what's really cool? They just mentioned it too. One of the great things about this business is there's no monthly fees. There's no nickel and diamond.
We get to use this awesome system. There's no monthly fees.
It's
People, did you hear me?
Yeah, it's okay. Our investment, our investment is advertising and stuff. That's where, and that's, I can decide how much I'm going to spend. But the whole product, the whole system, etc. It's like, okay, one shot, done. Okay, now we're going forward, and it's up to me.
I can use the system every day, no charges, no fees.
Yeah.
Every day, every year.
I can decide, shut the advertising, start the advertising,
and I know how to
spend
do it.
more, and I can do it.
Because the system tells me how to do it.
Yeah, I don't have to do it myself.
And it's all organized. I just know exactly where to go look.
Just follow the steps. Anyways,
awesome.
Have a great week.
Take
We'll
care,
see you
guys.
next week.
Bye-bye.